Alrighty, guys, so let's go ahead and go over the news and talk about it really quick. Okay, so there's a brand new set of content coming out, and it's going to be the whole TLDR of what everything's going to be here. First off, we have the Stellar Reunion event, which is basically if you did not play Genshin Impact for the last few weeks, few months, whatever it may be, you are able to get these rewards. There's going to be Primo Gems, Fragile Resins, Hero Wits, Mystic Enhancement, other rewards. The criteria is you have to be logged out of the game for at least 2 weeks, and minimum of 2 weeks, and over 45 days since the last time that you actually activated this. So if you do try to get this every 14 days, it's not going to work, but you can, if you get rewards if you come back to the game. So next thing, of course, we have the Chocolate Prince and Dragon, which is going to be available. It's going to have multi parts of the event. It's going to be at part 1, 2, 3, and 4. Part 1 is going to be starting right after the launch update. Part 2 is going to be starting on the 25th. Part 3 on the 28th, and Part 4 on the 31st. All 4 of which are going to be separate parts of the event. It's going to be very similar to the Meteor event that came out previously. So it's going to, if you were in 1.1. So if you're looking to know how that worked out, of course, link to that video in description below. Next up, we of course have the new battle pass going to be available in 1.2. That's going to be a great opportunity for you to pick up your battle pass weapon. I have entirely battle pass weapon videos. If you want to see more about those videos, link to those in the description below. Of course, we have a lot of new updates for new weapons, new characters, etc. First thing on the list, of course, we have the new Summer Shaper. This weapon is a very, very similar weapon, actually identical weapon to the other weapons that are coming out. And is this weapon good? The answer is yes. It is a very good weapon. It's very close to the Wolf's Gravestone, just a little bit less damage than the Wolf's Gravestone as far as the overall weapon goes. And it's actually a one-handed sword, not a two-handed sword this time around. So it's really good for a Buddha, and if you want to summon for a Buddha, it's really good for him. And if you're wondering if it's good for any other characters in the game, the answer is yes, because the other 2 weapons that you can get besides this are the Aquila Favoni, which is good for physical damage carries, and the other one is the Skyward Blade, which has energy recharge rate as well as normal attack damage and other things on it. But this weapon is just flat attack increase and is extremely powerful, so if you're looking to get a very good weapon for a one-handed sword, this is the good way to go. Other weapons that are coming out, according to the Festering Desire, which is going to be a rate boosted weapon or increased damage weapon inside of all of Dragonspine. So if you wanted to get increased elemental skill damage, crit damage, crit chance on this, as well as energy recharge rate weapon that is actually getting crit damage boost as well as crit chance boost inside of Dragonspine, this is a great weapon for you. The physical weapon right here for the two-handed sword, good for Razor, as well as Xin Yang, but not really good for Chung Yang or any other characters because it is a physical damage weapon. The new spear sucks. Crescent Pike is better. Don't worry about it. Moving on past that, we of course have the Frostbearer. The Frostbearer is an attack percentage-based weapon. It is okay. It is kind of just similar to the prototype Animus, and just moving on past that, there's going to be new artifact sets for the Cryo and Hydra sets. If you want to know what those do, of course, Hydra set boosts normal attack damage and charge attack damage, whereas the Cryo set boosts crit rate as well as more crit rate based on if the character is frozen or not. Going into even further, of course, we have the pre-installation function testing. If you want to pre-download the game, you can, of course, pre-download all of Genshin Impact and get everything that you need for 1.2 done prior to the game coming out. So that's great for you to know. For everything else for the Chocolate Prince and Dragon patch notes, there is nothing new that you need to know besides there's 300 primo gems that you are getting as a player. The other things you're getting is you're going to have new gadgets and blueprints available, and there are some functionality changes for some of the actual names for some of the things for like the Luke's Ultimate, Kaching's Ultimate, etc., that are going to be changed as well. So just some descriptions being changed and no big changes. Going past that, there is 2 new banners going to be available. The 2 new banners are going to be the Epitome of Invocation and, of course, the Secretum Secretarium. I don't know. The Epitome Invocation, of course, is going to have the new weapon that we just described as well for the 5-star weapon. It is going to be an amazing 5-star sword, and the Skyward Atlas, which is a good weapon for typically support units. We have the best weapon in the game, which is the Stringless for official support, going to be returning to the shop as a rated up weapon. And of course, the best weapon for Sucrose, which is the Sacrificial Fragments, going to be available for her as well on the same banner. So if you're looking to get those characters' weapons, you can. Because the reason that would be available and most pertinent for this time around, of course, is Fischl is the new banner unit that's going to be arriving to the game, as well as Sucrose on the new banner and Bennett. Fischl is kind of the character that was one of the 3 characters that was thought on the new banner. It was either going to be Barbara, Zhangling, or Fischl, and it ended up being Fischl because Fischl was one of the characters that had just previously come out, and now everybody has an opportunity to get her again on a rate up. Unfortunately, for a lot of people that did summon on the original banners, of course, you do have a maxed out Fischl, so unfortunately there for if you did summon a lot on Venti's banner. So if you do want to get the new Abarada character, he is going to be a great unit. I have a lot of talks about him in my previous video. Want to know about him? He's basically Elric. You can check that video in the description below. Next up, we have Sucrose, who is going to be available as well on this banner. She's an amazing unit, but the main reason to summon for this banner, of course, in general, is Bennett. If you are looking to get Bennett, Bennett is the #1 4-star unit in the entire game. So if you wanted to summon on this banner, the reason you could summon for this banner is because of Bennett. The reason Bennett's the best 4-star in the game is because he's a healer, DPSer, and he's overall badass, and he's Pyro, which makes him really good for the hardest content in the game, which is the Spiral Abyss. So please, if you're looking to get a character, that would be the best way to go. But that's going to be it for the TLDR version of the news. My name is Sekapoko. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did enjoy the video, of course, like and subscribe, all the fun stuff. And you guys have a great rest of your day. Peace.